I just didn't think state government was functioning well. We had too many issues we couldn't reach any consensus on. So I thought the problem wasn't the process so much as the people. And we'd got away from that willingness and ability to compromise and to get along with people with different points of view.
What Edgar Fellows did, I think, in a useful way was humanize people that I was about to serve with. And I think that when you can look at other people that way, you go in with a little bit more humility and you start to look at public service as a situation where there are other people with other great ideas, and if you can bring those folks together, you can get to a better outcome. When
we first announced this and talked about we were going to try to bring people together and teach them to compromise, I had people stop me on the street saying, "This is great, we need this." And I said, "Hey, wait a minute, this isn't going to change state government overnight. Don't expect next year you're going to see the legislature to be a rational body and things get done. But this is a start."
Illinois is, I think, an incredibly important place, being kind of in the heartland, being part of the middle of America. I think so much of what we do here matters for the rest of the country.
Governor Edgar and his personal involvement in the program, I think, was very exciting for a lot of people. I think most people didn't expect that he would be as involved in the program as he is. And that's a great selling point. I mean, he is, in my mind, the greatest governor our state has seen. And for him to create this program and to be so personally involved in it, it's a great opportunity for those of us, regardless of our political parties, to learn from someone who's done a great job.
What we wanted to do was bring people together from all over Illinois and make them realize Illinois is one state and that we really have a lot more in common than we do differences. That doesn't mean you can't reach a consensus, you can't find common ground. And if you know each other and trust each other, respect each other, it makes it much easier.
We met during the Edgar Fellows Program, and we just kind of hit it off.
He's from Chicago and a Democrat, I'm a downstate Republican, but there was, I think from day one, we just clicked. Good friendship formed. What Christian and I tried to present is that even though we have very different backgrounds and maybe different opinions, we're trying to find common ground wherever we can.
And people seem to pick up on that. You know, one of the things I remember from the Pontiac Town Hall was every comment started with, you know, I'm really glad you're here and really glad that you guys are doing this because it gives us some hope for the future.
And the way that they think about leaders is kind of non-traditional. I think oftentimes you see programs that choose people who are leaders because they are already leaders and they take credit for them. You know, I think this program has a hybrid of people who are young legislators, but also people that others wouldn't consider leaders. I was one of those people. I was the head of a nonprofit, one of many. But the fact that they saw that in me from the beginning, I think is a very different kind of approach to a leadership program. I hope that it grows. I hope that people continue to invest in the program, not just people who've directly been a fellow, but people who share the mission, share the vision. You see how polarized the state is right now. And you know, I think fostering the next generation of leaders to stay connected, even if we disagree, is incredibly important.
Government's only as good as the people in it. And if we don't get good young people coming into government, in a few years, government's not going to work at all.